Tails, trails. Oh, it's so loud, video game. Interceptor, thank you for the resub. Did I fix this? Did I fix that thing? I don't think I did. I should fix that. My notifications are like weird. That's fine. Hi, Interceptor. Hi, Rainy. Juiced. Kuro. Welcome back, Rainy. Never feel obligated to be here. We'll be playing video games regardless. Kicking them around. Let me know if this game music sounds a little loud. We'll be here and waiting. And I am fresh from work. I was like, I want to start my trail to the sky right away. Interceptor, you have been missed in my heart. I know, right, Kuro? This music is very good in this section. So, Estelle got knocked out and woke up here. And I guess now her and Ren are friends? So, where's that? Let's find out what's gonna happen next. So is it, Kuro? Maybe it has been. You know, it's weird because apparently I wear suits more often on Wednesdays because I was looking at the last Trails video and I was wearing a suit on Wednesday too. Okay, game. Anything happening in his room? Weird. I hear music. Apparently I don't get to go into this room. That's weird. Well, we're gonna have to restart the game now. Yeah, it's super weird. Now it's like not wanting to stop at all. Oops. I think we're gonna get like one of those not respondings. Well, anyway, how's everybody doing today? Yeah, I've never seen this game was never like glitched at all ever. I mean, other than like stuff that's not glitched, like the things that happen in a widescreen that aren't widescreen. Like totally just creeping off right now. That being a big deal. Yeah, in process. Boy, my computer's just like, yo. Moon Hunters. What's Moon Hunters juiced? Yeah, it's weird. It's not even letting me control alt delete. So I guess we're gonna hang out here for a little while. The application is not responding. The program may respond again if you wait. Do you wish to end this process? Yeah, I do. I guess here we Okay, I think we're able to almost shut it down now. Yeah, it's like playing Skyrim with too many mods when I just like try to spawn in infinite large horses. But again, Interceptor, thank you for the resub. I'm glad to see you. I hope you're doing well. I know it's like a super busy time for you. So now Steam is also like okay, no, don't do this. 4 hours. My antivirus suddenly is like, hey, you should restart your computer. Like, easy, buddy. I'm doing something right now. I'm hanging with my friends. Okay, so we're starting the game up again. There we go. That was weird. Maybe I won't go into that room again. All right. There's a window update. Hey, let me stop your game here, buddy. All right. Wow, that room loaded. All right. and the treasure chest for winning. Found knockout meatball. I describe a paper with a knockout meatball recipe written on it. Learned a knockout meatball recipe. No matter where you go in this life, there's always someone looking to take you for all you've got. It happened to me, and it will happen to you. Multiplayer. It's just funny, like, especially nowadays, Windows is really, at least for a time, actually, it's not as bad now, but Windows was really aggressive about making sure that you updated. I know it's not much fun opening an empty chest, but think about how much fun it was to open when it had something in it. Ah, memories. I wish I could look out that window. Oh. See, now I'm going to be paranoid about every door I go through, freezing the game. Oh, you're here. You know, it's funny. I really like maps in real life that have the "you are here" on it. I just think it's really useful. Oh, thanks, Punch. I really appreciate it. And I've really got to get these alerts set back right. But, on the point, thank you, Punch. You just resubbed. He's great. He's excellent. Fantastic. And go back to playing Xenogears so I can hurry up finish, like, before you stop, and I can go watch the Xenogears stream. You are here. But yeah, like I was saying, I really appreciate maps that, like in real life, that tell you where you are. So I think right now what we're supposed to be doing is... Nope, none of that. Nope, let's walk around. Oops, silly me, the sanctuary isn't this way. Okay, so that's where we're going, the sanctuary. Come on, the elevator's just over there. Again, I don't understand why, like, that's fine. Like, why am I controlling Ren if Ren knows where we're going? Access to the sanctuary in the engine room is restricted. Please provide voice identification. Enforcer number 15, Ren, codename Angel of Slaughter. Destination, Sanctuary. Access granted. Welcome, Enforcer Ren. Welcome, Enforcer Ren. Man, this music is very good. Punch Ren. And here we are. This is the Sanctuary. It was rainy. It was you just now. Right here with us. The professor should be just inside. Hey, Ren. What is it? Were you the one controlling that Joshua puppet in the base? Uh-huh, that's right. The professor asked me to. Neat, huh? So, you're a victim of the society too. I don't think I'd call Ren a victim. Never mind. Well, here I go. See you later. Well, they sure are on good terms for, like, her just having tried to kill you as well. Oh, well. Oh, she's not in my group right now. Yeah, Ren's got some interesting art. Look how fast I can run. It's pleasing. Toss Ren straight out that window. So I think everything's gonna be illuminated in here. I'm hoping we get that exposition that we want. I know, right? And I'm so surprised the professor just plays the organ like that's his go-to. Like very vampiric. Welcome aboard the Glorious. Yeah, it could have been the harmonica, but that's already been done. It's been some time since we last met, Estelle. Ah, Professor Alba, I thought it was you. I'd finally remember when I heard your voice a minute ago. Cassius Bright's daughter continues to impress. Electric triangle. The seal on your memory wasn't particularly strong, but throwing it off on your own is still worth some manner of praise. My apologies if I've yet to properly introduce myself. My true name is George Weissman. George Weissman. I am one of the Anguis, supervisors of the society. An Anguis, so you're like one of the high commanders of the society? Something like that. Right? Like wise man, like in Xenogears as well. Now, as I said before, I'm completely prepared to answer any questions you may have. What would you like to ask first? Honestly, there's so much to ask, I'm not even sure where to start. You needn't fret, take your time thinking things over. If it pleases you, I can play a relaxing etude while you collect your thoughts. Etude. Yeah, I think I'll pass. You know, you didn't strike me as someone who'd be into that sort of thing. Well, whatever. Here's a question for you. Was the whole poor archaeologist thing a total act or what? I think it was, Estelle. I'd be like, yeah, definitely. Would you have any show tunes? Maybe a show tune. Putting the poverty aside, I actually am an archaeologist. As an aside, I picked up the pipe organ during my time with the church. I may not be that Erebodian you spend so much time with, but I dare say I'm decent, wouldn't you? Hang on, the church, like the Septune? I was something of an academic priest. Alright, Koro, you're almost done. Archaeology. Archaeology. A chance meeting with their Grand Master led to me discarding the path of faith. My knowledge of artifacts, paltry as it is, still proves useful from time to time, thankfully. With our current plan in particular. The one who tempted Colonel Richard into starting the coup? And the one who arranged the gospel experiments? It was you? I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking, right? Is it archaisms and archaeology? It certainly was, and it was all for the sake of our cause. Your gospel plan? I saw something in the research facility about that. Your plan is to take... That make up arse. Take the arse, isn't it? That's what it was. Take the arse? That's not entirely accurate. But for the purposes of this conversation, it will suffice, yes. What is the arse anyway? Why do you want it so bad? I know it's said to be one of the treasures of Eidos, but just what is it? For the moment, I must keep the exact nature of the arse a secret. That was a really good name switch. I'm glad I did that thing. I would, after all, so hate to spoil the surprise. Surprise, right, thanks. Our plan has moved into its third phase. Very, very soon now, its true nature will be plain to see. Indeed, indeed. I can barely contain my anticipation. And once the arse has shown itself... That reminds me, have you guys seen the pictures of the black hole? And then, we will see the potential of mankind unfurl before our eyes. The potential of mankind? Ragnard said something about that too. Oh, the holy beast was willing to bestow his wisdom upon you. Perhaps you are doing more than simply living in your father's shadow. Spare me the flattery. And what the hell, I keep asking you things and you keep dodging the answers. I know, right? Some of them are pretty funny though. Do forgive me, it wasn't my intention to be so evasive. I can, however, easily answer the question I know you want to ask. The what? What keeps you from just asking it? Don't be afraid, muster your courage and ask it of me. Joshua. Where's Joshua? His exact location is currently unknown to me. From what I've observed, he's up to something with those sky bandits. Their movements have proven to be quite elusive. Though he is alive and well, I can assure you. Okay. Look how heavy Estelle is. Joshua's specialties are covert operations and guerrilla warfare. I was the one who tuned in him to excel at such, but he has long since surpassed even my greatest expectations. I gleefully await the sight, seeing the height of his potential. You. Come now, you needn't look so angry. When Joshua was entrusted to my care, his heart was akin to a glass ornament dashed against a paving stone. He was my first attempt at rebuilding such a shattered soul. If it is not natural, you think, for an academic to be curious about the results of his work? What did you tell Joshua on the day of the Queen's birthday celebrations? Now that's a good question. I merely removed the block on his memory and told him the truth. That he, once taken to your home, had unwittingly been acting as a spy and sending guild information to the society. The Richards coup succeeded in its own right because of him, and finally that, thanks to his efforts, the ground was at last fertile for our plan. I even rewarded him. I formally released him from his obligations to the society. I finally get it. Why Joshua, that night, why he disappeared. Why he said goodbye with that look on his face. Yes, I must say I did find that regrettable. To think Joshua would abandon you so coldly after regaining himself. I recommended he just pretend he knew nothing of it and continues his life with you. But alas, I suppose my generosity backfired now. I'm amazed. I'm amazed you can even say that. You were the one who chased Joshua into a corner in the first place. He didn't have a choice. So he had to look like that and give his harmonica to me. And say, goodbye, Estelle. All of it, every last bit. Sky, the tits are here for you. It's all your fault. Oops. We got Low here. Low. The hell did you come from? I was here from the start. You simply didn't bother to notice. What an undignified performance. Boy, the whole gang's here, huh? And to think this comes from someone who rose to the occasion on some of my challenges, too. I suppose there was not enough to teach you to think before you act. Come on, give her some credit. Here's Walter, the coolest guy. Juiced. Thank you for gifting a sub to Sky. I appreciate that. Sky's now has access to the neat emotes, and I need to fix my notifications. So just imagine, and it says Sky Knight, and it says new sub, and it's like, and there you have it. Yeah, don't gag on me. It was like 4 versus 1. Like, that's how the game plays. I mean, that's my party limit. I would do 5 against 1 if that's what the game allowed. I know Juiced is the MVP. Come on, give her some credit. It takes balls to pick a fight with him. Agreed, regardless of her skills, her courage certainly is impressive. Though I wonder if we should call it courage or mere foolishness. And of course, Juiced has never underappreciated and never taken for granted. I appreciate everybody that subscribes. It's so nice. And even follows and hangs out. It's all good to me, man. And man-ettes. Oh crap. Aha. So you're the Divine Blade's daughter. Just, this would be the first time we've met. I'm Enforcer number 0, Company of the Fool. Nice to meet you. Another one? Stop it, guys. You're scaring Estelle. Yeah, I know, right? And like the whole gang is just here, and Estelle's by herself. Ren too. Don't need to worry, Estelle. I know what I said last time, but we aren't here to hurt you or anything. Promise. That seems like it can't be true. Huh. Hey, Professor. Why not ask Estelle right now? Well, now is a good time as any. They're gonna ask Estelle to like join the team or something weird like that. How about this though? Would you like to join our Ouroboros? Oh, I don't have enough hours in the day anymore, Sky. But I will say that I probably will, like I said before, I'm doing like once a month very long stream. I did raw content. My presence is just content to be consumed. Now that we're gonna, once everything settles down, because I'm actually moving apartments next Friday. Moving up a floor or 2 or 3 in the same building. So once all that settled down, everything's evened out, it's gonna be there's gonna be a long stream probably once a month where I'm gonna put myself to the challenge and play games that I probably don't usually stream, or once I do, I don't know, whatever. We'll see. It'll be fun though, hopefully. What? It's not gonna be a 24-hour stream, right? My body couldn't handle it. Yeah, I'm moving up, but in the same building, so it's like really easy. And I don't have like a ton of stuff. That would be really cool. All trails in one go. Just somebody might. That would be a lot, and a lot of reading. Yeah, exactly. Lip voice acts. We gotta do something. We should all coordinate something cool on stream sometime. Get it all together and make a nice production. I'm sorry, I misheard that. Would you say that one more time? I asked if you would like to join the Society of Ouroboros. You wouldn't become a full-fledged enforcer right away, of course. You would be more a candidate for the position. Oh man. Yeah, Rainy, I couldn't do that because somebody might drain me with the subs and I would like die right there on the stream in front of everybody. Just a pile of bones and feces and urination. A Darklight character. Yes, yeah, the cap must be necessary. What is a Darklight character, Sky? You mean you want to be Batman, huh? We're not gonna play Batman ever, Sky. You wouldn't become full-fledged, blah, blah, blah. Got it. Whoa, what? Are you insane? Come now. It's all a leap of logic you're thinking. Joshua has been stubborn about it returning, but with you here, he would undoubtedly come back to us and to you. Oh, Estelle, you want to see Joshua again more than anything else, right? If you join us, that'll come true right away. That's where, what's there even to think about? They have a point, but now Rand, Estelle might need some time to weigh her options. We'll be departing the ship for a little while on business, Estelle. Now you may give us your answer when we return. And I do apologize for this, but your options must remain fairly limited during your stay. Feel free to request anything you need, but you'll be staying in your cabin. Would you call Vincent in Final Fantasy VII a dark character? I don't know. I don't think he was dark. He was just a vampire. With a broken heart. A vampire with a broken heart. If I join the society, I'll meet Joshua again. That's all but guaranteed. Besides, I don't have to join them for real, right? I can just like pretend to join them and learn more about how they operate. I'm not the best actress in the world, so it might be hard, but it's better than just being locked up. There's no way she could do that. No, that's stupid. That isn't the way to do things. I do things. Pardon me. Oh yeah. Low. Like one that doesn't even smile. You? No need to be so on guard. I have no intention of harming you, though if you try something like that little son of yours earlier, I may have no other choice. It really is. You know he's going through some stuff. Has been through some stuff. Yeah, well, sorry. What are you doing here anyway? Weren't you guys going out somewhere? The professor and the others are the ones who will be advancing the plan. I'm staying behind and minding the glorious. What is it you people are planning on doing? needs deserve. See, Sky can smile. I mean, I don't know, Lowe's definitely a dark character. I think, look how cool he looks too, Sky. I wouldn't be mad to play Lowe. If you wish to find out, why not accept the professor's invitation? You play Luca Blight in Suikoden 2. That's a cool character. He laughs, but it's like malicious and it's definitely dark. You'll learn most of our plans if you do. It seems you have your answer, but you're still hesitating, aren't you? If you want my advice is still bright, you are not suited for the Society of Ouroboros at all, in both agility and personality. Man, you have to be so completely blunt about it. Don't misunderstand me. The potential for the necessary skills within you, somewhere. But your personality. You have too little darkness within you to be part of Ouroboros. Darkness? Darkness. All those in service to the Grand Master bear some kind of darkness on their shoulders. Myself, the professor, the other enforcers. Joshua too, needless to say. Hey, what's your relationship to Joshua anyway? He's my brother, I bet. Our relationship? Joshua is weirdly focused on you. It plays all of me. It plays the entirety of the B movie. That would be too much. So much. That's Jerry Seinfeld in the B movie. Like, he seemed to know who you were even though he didn't recognize you with that mask on. And on top of that, it seemed like he was desperate to find out who you were. That doesn't surprise me. The professor sealed part of his memory away. He was hypnotized in such a way that the moment he left the society, he could remember little about us. I wonder if Lowe and maybe Josh were like best friends then, or homies back in the Ouroboros days. Even if he remembered his actions as part of the society, he could not remember his confederates. That would have been the core of his dilemma. That's... Stay Night. You know, there's those shows that have like Stay, Cross Night, or Fate / Day, or Card, or / Game. I don't know if that's all stuff connected or not. Is it like all in the same world or something? I have a phone game called Fate / Go. And I was like, what is this Fate world? Oh, I've found a Kuro's summoning song. And we're just talking about Fate / things. Fate Stay Night. That's a weird name. Memories of the childhood would be the same. Even if you remember as Karen, he likely would have only loosely remembered me. Okay, there we go, Kuro. Okay, so and the Fate Extella is the one that's getting a new game sometime soon, right? I think. Or is going to be a new game? I don't know. I see, so that's why. Wait, Karen, I've heard that name before. Bling, you don't remember anything anymore, Estelle. Karen Estray. A childhood friend of mine and Joshua's older sister. Ah. Already out. Karen, Joshua's older sister. His childhood friend. She died 10 years ago. What? That harmonica you have was originally Karen's. Joshua held on to it as a memento, and then it was passed on to you. Joshua had an older sister? How? Well, Estelle, when a man and a woman love each other, they'll lay down in their beds at night and hold each other closely, and then the stork will bring them a baby. How did Karen, pass away? I hope you know what you're really asking. The answer to that question requires staring into the abyss in which Joshua and the rest of us reside, and it will stare back. See, Scott, that's pretty dark. Are you prepared for that? Tell me. I don't know if I'm ready for what's coming or whatever, but I want to know what kind of path Joshua followed. If nothing else, I have to know that. As you wish. As you wish. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna get my plot stretch going. It was a little over 10 years ago, back when you could still find the village of Hamel on maps of Erebonia and Liberl. That's fine. Oh my god, Koro, that seems like a crazy bunch of things. Me and share our kindred spirits. Hamel was a tiny little place. There weren't many other young people, so the three of us were always together. I dreamed of becoming a bracer, and I spent my free time practicing my swordsmanship. Enters? Aaron and Joshua would watch and encourage me. That was how we whiled away the days. So, oh, that's just her zoomed in, playing the harmonica. Oh, I think I have to do shift enter. I think. Once I was done with practice, we would turn our ears to Karen's harmonica. Karen could play anything on that harmonica, anything but my favorite was always the old Erebonian folk song, The Whereabouts of Light. Nope. I guess just type forever. It seemed like that bliss would last forever. I believe that. We had no reason to doubt it. So why does Lo have all these memories? Wow. Yeah, I can totally see that, Rainy. That makes sense. I watched the CT. The day dawned and began just like any other, and then they came. A band of invaders, garbed in black and armed with Liberalian weaponry, came from nowhere. Oh, this must be when Cassius came. This is where Cassius probably claims Joshua. They encircled the village and slaughtered. No, that's not true. Cassius couldn't be there yet. Now we'll see. They encircled the village and slaughtered everyone in sight. None were spared. Not the old and infirm, not the young and defenseless, not even the infants. That Hamel, the Hamel conversation. We could have done more. Those who were killed quickly in the opening moments were the luckiest by far. And the women. Even in this telling, there are some things I will not recount. What the fuck happened? We fled desperately from that hell. We were lucky to be in a position to escape when the attack began. We fled for the outskirts of the village, the screams of our own families carried to our ears on the wind. Once we got to the outskirts, I told Karen and Joshua would act as bait to confuse any pursuers. I promised them I would catch up to them soon and sent them ahead. But the attackers, they had laid their plans well. They had people in position to deal with any who tried to flee. Oh, look at that widescreen effect. Look at that. That's not supposed to look like that, I bet. When I'd finally caught up to them, the scene was strangely quiet. A man dead, shot through the throat. Joshua with a gun in his hand, dumbstruck. And Karen holding Joshua with a horrific wound on her back. She was barely breathing at that point. Like her dying with a smile on her face. Even now, the scene seems surreal to me. Karen was calm and content. She entrusted her harmonica to Joshua, then asked that I take care of him. Juiced, you have the braveness in your spirit. I'm the ancient wisdom that's speaking to you in your ear. No one else can hear me, but you. Only you can talk on stream. Air. How's it going, my friend? We're playing some Trails in the Sky, aka Tits, for those who are so inclined. And then she died quietly there in that clearing. AKA Tits, Trails in the Sky. Estelle. Why? Why did that? The Empire invaded Liberal almost immediately afterwards. The Empire invaded Liberal almost immediately afterwards. A defenseless little village and its inhabitants slaughtered by men with Liberalian arms. Liberalian arms. Hey, that means you're gonna sound super chill juiced. This kind of reminds me of Yakuza Kiwami 2. Wasn't like the Zhongwang or something like that, like an underground group that got killed off and then the people came later to take revenge? It seems like I don't like what Ouroboros is. It was almost too perfect to an excuse to invade. It can't be. Liberalian troops doing that? When the local garrison found us, they were adamant the invaders were Liberalian. When the war ended a few months later with the Empire's defeat, however, we were given a different tale to tell. Kiwami 2 was very good. That's a good game. My bad, Sky. That ending in the end of Kiwami 2 is so dramatic. They told us instead that a band of Jaeger dropouts had turned to pure brigandry. They told us to never speak to anyone else of the attack. The Erebonian authorities announced that Hamel had been destroyed in the landslide, and all roads leading there were to be closed completely. Hold on, what? Why would they lie about that? Neither explanation makes sense. Stardust, hello, welcome. I couldn't help it. I was just, my bad. That over. Oh, Aaron, that's a good point. Just like he's just gonna turn that head and just keep that conversation going. My bad. Jeez, I just didn't even think about it. Well, I mean, it's fine. Why would they lie about that? And the explanation makes sense. It's almost like, indeed, everything was a fabrication by the Warhawks and the Empire to justify the invasion of Liberal. At the end of the war, the ruse was discovered and the Imperial government was thrown into a panic. They conceded to a comprehensive peace and executed nearly everyone involved in the plot, all to pretend that it never happened. That is still bright. Is a tragedy of Hamel in full. That was also when Joshua's heart was broken entirely. Understandable, since he lost his sister, shot right in front of him. He was now burdened with the torturous death of his sister, his parents, and everyone he knew, and even the shock of taking another man's life. How could that not shatter the soul of a 6-year-old child? Jeez. So 10 years after that point, is when Bad Dad finds him. So he was 16, I believe. Kiwami gets good the whole time, Sky. You just gotta keep beating him up. Yep, Juice gets it. When the punches start flying and the kicks start spinning, when the grabs start exploding, and when that heat gauge fills. You've likely heard the rest from Joshua. His spirit was so wholly broken that he lost all will to do anything but play that harmonica. He began to waste away. So Sky started 10 years after Hamel, and Joshua was 6 at Hamel. I mean, it's because of Goro Majima. They really changed his character from Yakuza 0 to Yakuza 1. Okay, call me 1. Whatever. That was when the two of us were found by Weissman. To save Joshua's life, I entrusted him to Weissman's care and threw myself into Ouroboros training. I mean, I'd have to try it first, Guy. Maybe, though. But DMC5 was close to perfection. And then 2 years later, Joshua, repaired as he was by Weissman, followed the same path. This is darkness, Estelle Bright. Do you understand what sort of gulf separates you and Joshua now? Do you understand what he stares into every day? I do, yeah. Now I think I really understand why Joshua left. Hmm? That's about one of the characters in this game, Stardust. Cassius Bright is a bad dad. But that bad dad is something I say aloud a lot. Yeah, I mean, just do that spinning bow strike. Papa Bright's a bad dad. And next time you see him, tell Weissman thanks, but no thanks. I'll never join Ouroboros. It's not because I like or dislike the society. Is it really Air? I never played that one. I heard it was like super bad. At first, when it first came out, super glitched, but it's come some ways as far as improving it. So maybe it's worth checking out now. Goku is also a bad dad. But as long as I'm going to pull Joshua back over the gulf you mentioned, forget it. Although I do feel kind of bad about letting Rin down after she went through all this trouble to invite me. Oh. Oh yeah. I mean, Vegeta at least sometimes cares about Trunks. Hey, you think she'll forgive me if I say I'm more sorry? Sorry, you're one of a kind, Estelle, right? To hear those horrors and thus lose your hesitation, you truly are more than just the daughter of the Divine Blade. Thanks for the compliment, I guess. You say all that, but you care about Joshua too, right? You guys were friends. Or maybe more like brothers. I don't know who's pretty bad in DBZ when he just let Piccolo kind of just take his son and beat the heck out of his son for a real long time. Let me absolutely be clear, that was 10 years ago. To me now, he is nothing more than a rogue element to be eliminated. Well, the professor seems to enjoy letting Joshua do as he pleases. I have a different plan in mind. Sooner or later, I will deal with Joshua personally. Exactly. Well, I'm gonna stay here and get stronger. Hope you enjoy adolescence and the changes happening to your body. Wait a second, what the hell is this? Karen asked you to take care of him. Doesn't that mean anything to you? I have my own path I've chosen for myself. I've dedicated myself to my goal, and any who stand in my way shall die by my blade. Not even Karen's final request will stop me. How can you? Is this gonna be the arse? This music in this section is very good. Those are the professor and the others, yes. It looks like the third stage of the plan is getting underway. The third stage? What's... that's not for you to know. Once we're finished, you'll be returned to your father. Behave until then. There's nothing wrong with taking a nice nap, Stardust. Now, just as one final note, don't even think of attempting to escape. The Glorious is 8,000 ARG above ground. You have nowhere to run. Don't even think of attempting to escape, he says, as if he doesn't know that's human nature for me to want to do the exact opposite. Cowboy Bebop definitely watched all of that. I know he planted the seed of escape into my mind. Besides, he's the only enforcer on board. Alright, why not? Let's do this. He's probably gonna leave the door unlocked. Who's looking for us, though? Okay, the timer's gonna be everything. If I can figure that out, I'll be good. Let's see. I'll wait a couple hours until they let their guard down, then... Right, it's worth a shot. You gonna let us in on the plan there, Stella? So this was a memento of Karen, huh? You shouldn't throw away something like this so easily, you idiot. Isn't that like that's like his main enemy in that one, isn't it? The blonde guy. Cowboy Bebop, or is that what just happens in episode 1? I don't know, man. You should watch all of that, Sky. It's good. Hey, time to change shifts. How's the girl acting? Ah, quiet as a mouse. She might be abrasive, but she's still just a kid. Oh, the curl up in bed, scared out of her mind. Babysitting while everyone else is out sucks. It sucks. This is so boring. I want to get out there into the action. Quit your whining. These Leonard's order. These are Leonard's orders, and hell if I'm not gonna follow his instructions to the letter. I mean, it's one of those things where if you already don't like it by episode 6, you're probably not gonna like it much more. I mean, it's just got style, and if you're not feeling the style, then it is what it is. Hey, you and me both, brother. Hey, I take a massage, but I don't want to pay for it either. Hey, what was that sound? And she's clearly like breaking free. Hey, what are you doing? And she broke the window. You don't think. She escaped. Wow, this is like a Fast and the Furious movie now. Damn it. That stupid girl, does she not get where she is? Is she trying to kill herself or something? Get him to take me right now. She probably fell. You've got to be kidding me. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna tell Leonard that'll let us keep our heads? That damn brat. Nothing but a load of trouble. Damn brat, huh? Oh, what? You. Nice try, old man. Why don't you have to blast him like that? This is old. Yeah, Sky, it's pretty much that. Like, it's a lot of fighting, a lot of talking, cool chatting, and good music. Have you ever checked out Samurai Champloo? Nice try, old man. Do it. Action. Because they beat up your muscles, Stardust. Wow, cool. Never underestimate a bracer. First of all, don't you think that was a little rude, calling a sweet maiden like myself a damn brat? It wasn't me. I didn't call you that, I swear. Oh, you didn't? Well, you didn't correct your buddy then. Either way, it's nap time for you. No. Okay. Reinforcements are probably going to get here really quick, so I should book it. There's got to be some way off this boat. Nap time. And I won't give up. Not until I see Joshua. Not until I see that dummy again. Welcome back in this episode. Hello. You won't stop for anything, Lo. Well, neither will I. Can we stop to save real quick? Because we've had a lot of talk. I'm not going into that bad room again. First, let's just take a quick save. I've actually never had a legitimate massage either. Okay. So I'm thinking we gotta get to the deck, right? We're gonna be outside and probably jump onto something. Oops. I don't know, we might want to avoid battle. Is that fine to walk on? Nope. What's this? Well. Oh, that's a game I found in my closet again, and I'm like, I remember playing this game for so many hours. Odin Sphere. And yeah, I never beat it. No, I'm not gonna start now. You know, Rainy, I did have to try and touch it. So I wonder if these battles are balanced for just one person I'd be fighting them. Let's save and find out. Give me that bite. Okay, yeah, we're alright.
Piece of cake.
I've built strong defense. So we'll see. Tough or easy? Something new from besides Kiwami. What kind of game you in the mood for, Sky? Another action? I actually navigated this room pretty efficiently. Yeah, sure. Whoa. No rhythm, no sports. Darn it, wrong way. This looks like the main deck. Someone please tell me why this thing has to be so ridiculously huge and easy to get lost in. At this point, my only real hopes are to either find a parachute or somehow take control of one of the smaller airships. Either way, gotta keep going. I guess the reason that this was easy to get to is because there's nothing to do out here. There she is. Alice Madness Returns. That's a pretty good one. I don't know if Sky has the patience for it. Crap. Oops. Good. That's far enough, girly. Not too bad, though. Escape from custody on the Glorious and all. The daughter of Cassius Bright does not disappoint. You understand, of course, that you're trying to resist is pointless. Be a good little girl and lay down your weapon. Who's that way in the back up there? No, it's just kind of a long game. It's like third-person action. What a pathetic showing, Estelle Bright. Huh? Oh, don't recognize me with my helmet, do you? Fine then, look into the face of the one who bested you. Huh? You remember last time? I doubt you ever thought you'd encounter me again, even in your worst nightmares, hmm? Alright, Sky, you should try it out. It's got really cool style. Alice's dresses in the whole world is like very stylized and very artistic. I like it. Got a very good look. The son of the Kapua Sky Bandits. That's probably not right. Let's guess. Oh right, I remember you now. You're the younger of that Tomboy's brothers, right? Who the hell? No. Swinging a mess. Num Gilbert, the former steward of the Honorable Mayor Dalmore. You could at least remember the people you've arrested. Well, excuse the heck out of me for being surprised. I mean, first of all, when we hand you over to the army for a trial and stuff, how'd you even manage to get here? All games are dress-up games with enough DLC. You doubt my resourcefulness? During the coup, I managed to escape in the chaos. Shortly thereafter, Orboros found me, and so I pledged my allegiance to them. I don't know whether to call that tenacious or just thick-headed. Are you seriously a Jaeger? You're not actually going to fight, are you? And again, you underestimate me. I am a prodigy of the sword, as much as the pen, a master. I'm a prodigy of the sword as much as the pen, a master of both. But I remembered how you screamed back when you got roughed up by those special ops guys at the lighthouse. You really think you're cut out for combat? It was all high-pitched too, like silence. I have been part of a huge number of combat enhancement programs since I first entered the Society's service. My physical abilities have been greatly increased and my knowledge of battle tactics is unparalleled. So don't think you can best me again, Bracer scum. He's got a gun. For the love of... just play along for now. Now then, Estelle Bright. If you want to live, throw aside your stick, get down on your knees and beg for mercy. If you do that, I may even forgive your past transgressions. Oh, what an offer. I'm moved to tears over here, really. But sorry, I'm pretty thick-headed too. Oh. Maybe I can't beat one of your crazy enforcers on my own, but I can sure throw down with the likes of you. So bring it on, Screamer. I like it when she called him a Screamer. This could be challenging. Well, we'll see what I can do. First, I'm gonna morale. Because, I mean, I don't know what one hit's gonna do. 3,000, 3,000. Yep, let's do it.
Come on.
Oh, great.
Don't even think about it.
Here's me not getting another turn for the rest of this game.
Let's see what color your blood is.
That was a great start. Have a good luck. Well, now I have to heal.
We're good to go.
I really gotta make sure she doesn't get confused. It's like whenever we end up doing this fight again. Oh, Juice needs some new games. What does Juice want to play? Wow, that blindness really hurt. I want this whole fight to start all over again.
This is what you get.
Oh, MGS5 is very good. That's a very good game, and you can probably get it for inexpensive. Funny thing, well, not so funny I should say, but interestingly enough, today I ordered a Xbox One S so I can play the backwards compatible Xbox 360 games. Still missing, huh? It's fine. It's fine. That's not the way to do this. I'm gonna end up having to do this again. No. I'm not winning. Things are going poorly. And now I'm confused. I'm gonna die this battle. Shaming myself in front of Avixis. That fight went great. Alright. All talk and no action. Yeah, see, I feel like blind is it's unfair. I shouldn't be blinded. I'm a raging attack monster. And Ground Zeroes. That's a good deal for that, Sky. That game is really good. The Phantom Pain. We're ordered not to kill you, but a good beating suits our needs just fine. You do resist, won't you? That'll make it more fun. Now the trails in your life. I don't think any other trails exists. Blinded by the light. I was about to sing the whole thing. That would have been problematic. Just in time. I was a douche, but they came in my light. Looks like you're having a hard time. Allow me to assist. Not necessary, soldier. We were just about to start our punishment. You're certainly welcome to watch, though. I wasn't talking to you. What are you? You play this game for 8 hours in one session. Jeez. Actually, you know what? I think I did the same thing at the end. I think I streamed this game for about 5 to 6 hours. Maybe not quite 8, but I was up there. Ah, yes, game booty feels. Oh, I like that. I like that combo hit. Too slow. Gay booty feels. Whoa, what? What are you doing? I'm sorry, but you're not cut out for this. Blorf. Really? What were you thinking? This Joshua? You may be a full bracer, but you're still a total loose cannon. Whoa. What are you going to gain by trying to fight them all by yourself? The Phantom Pain? Or yes, gay booty feels? I actually just took a picture for Nocturne Shin Megami Tensei. There's God, so I'll probably post that. No way. Joshua? This isn't a dream, is it? Blorf, what? Yes, a nice rainbow. Things would be nicer if this were a dream. Unfortunately, reality isn't so convenient. Huh? You finally show yourself. So basically, I was meant to lose that fight and I shouldn't have used an item. Wah wah. It's been a while, though. You knew I would find my way on board. It was entirely possible given your skills. Still, I'm curious as to how you actually managed it. I boarded one of the scout ships that went ahead of the Glorious to check its route. None of the enforcers were about, so it was fairly trivial to sneak in. You even guessed the Weissman would request the Ark. You haven't lost your touch, Black Fang. All thanks to you, really. Though it always was a bit nerve-wracking, wondering if you or someone else would find me. There are few who can see through your skills at obfuscation. Uncharted 2. Alright, Sky. I don't understand. That's not a JRPG. That's an RPG. And it basically is a rhythm game because it's kind of bad. But stealth has its weaknesses. The instant someone notices you, you lose your one advantage. You have lost your advantage, Black Fang. What do you think a Fang can do against the Blade Lord? Wait. For your information, though, I'm still plenty ready to go. I don't care how strong you are. We won't make it that easy on. Stand back, Estelle. Lo is powerful, more so than the both of us combined. Over. Welcome, my dear friend. I know, Sky. You have to know by now that I like messing with you. What Smash Bros. News? I'm not a Smash player. But I do like to observe and be aware. And please, share with a glass. Though it's powerful, more so than both of us combined. Irk. And knowing that, you still came here. Some might call that naive, but I know you better than that. What drove you to leave her in the first place? If you wish to protect someone, protect them. If you wish to cut them from your life, then do it completely. Did I not teach you to be thorough, to be decisive? Yes, you did. That was the very first lesson you taught me after Weissman was done tuning me. If she means that much to you, you should never have left her side. You should have stayed with her, tormented by guilt or otherwise. Jeez, Lowe's like kind of dropping some hard knowledge here on Joshua. Is Lazarevich the last boss of that game? The guy who has like, you have to blow stuff up next to him. I think that's what happens in that game. Man, I can vaguely remember. The fact that you didn't is just another form of escapism. Nothing but deceit. I know that, Lo. I know what you're trying to tell me. Do you really? Joshua. But in that case, what about you, Lo? This should have been my price alone to pay, my burden. And yet, you joined the society too, and now they call you the Blade Lord. Why are you still working with Weissman? My cooperation with Weissman has nothing to do with you. I do so because of my desires. Your desires? You mean about Karen? Petty revenge won't bring Karen back. So I want to see if her death was worth it. I want to put humanity to the test. Lo is starting to sound like a a top tier mega evil. That's why I'm working with the professor. Put humanity to the test. But if you injure the world enough, then Livestream comes to try to put together the Earth again using its power. And if you stand where that injury to the Earth is, then maybe he'll become God. Enough talking. You have 3 options. You and the girl both surrender. You protect the girl and you die, or you abandon the girl and escape by yourself. Make your choice. Joshua. Those gay booty feels. That's what he wants. In Weissman. I'm sorry, but I'll be taking option 4. What? What? You. I fiddled with the orbital engines a little. Left alone, the Society's glorious arc will be another wreck on the ocean's floor soon. Hey Joshua, could you maybe warn me when you really are a magician? You need authorization for the engine room, so I didn't think you'd be able to warm your way in there. I altered each of the 22 engines in a slightly different manner. Weissman could sort it out, maybe Ren too, but with them gone, the only one left is Yulo. A final lace in the hole to put a stop to the plan. Well done. But to use it now, just how long do you intend to keep deluding yourself? I hope you have an answer when we next meet. I'll be looking forward to it. These two dudes got a chunky beef. Joshua, we can talk later. We've got an airship prepared for an escape. We need to head down the stairs ahead of us and get to the hangar. Yeah, come on. Got that hearty beef. Those two boys got a hearty beef going. Good old chunky hearty beef. Got that hearty beef. Let's put it in a soup and a broth. Look at that. Look at that Joshua run. Oh, oops, Estelle's dead. Just throw her a little bit of a revive situation. Gotta go fast. Dang it, gotta actually revive her. No. Where's my heals KO but really cheaply? Cool. Trailer Park Boys. Now that's a show I haven't thought about in quite a while. And I'm happy to do it. That show's very funny. Yeah, he's a stray. Oh, come on. Oh, fine. I know, right? Like, come on.
That's that thing. Let's move.
Oops, he's strong. Go fight the thing in here then. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Look at that power on that boy. Ouch.
Not done yet.
Also glad, Rainy, that you noticed how I got trolled. I was hoping I would be. I was thinking I might be alone. Yep. Shoots and grinding is boring. Yeah, and I think that makes sense. I mean, as far as the story goes, Joshua at this point has pretty much awakened his latent abilities. I don't know why I did that one.
Not done yet.
Oh, your fancy quartz is Star Rabbits. We were hoping somebody would come along and put more stuff in for you to take. Ugh. Okay, that must be an Estelle's shoe thing. Oh, defense is down, but agility and move is up. So what you guys are saying, I'm kind of behind in my collection. Slot quartz than waste quartz of items. That sounds like a cool thing to say. Go faint. Whatever, just put something on that boy. We good. Yeah, Joshua's like Harry. So many doors in here. Like a lot of doors and not a lot of enemies. Joshua's our hard carry. I mean, makes sense. Ouch. I think about that in video games here is like, some people should probably just carry one another.
Piece of cake.
I guess I'd have to go out of my way to kind of fight one of those things. Maybe I wouldn't even be able to right now. Be safe. Rest. Whoa. Where's my airship, buddy? I mean, it makes sense. I mean, because like a mobile suit, like a mech with just like a shoulder cannon that is just her. For a full dive VR in 2020. What's that, Kuro? Yeah, I deserve that. Oh, from Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online. I'm not gonna heal that again. Then we gave you that ghoul, that cool True Dual Strike. I'm just gonna, like, I guess try to attack, but True Dual Strike again. This time he won't miss. Oh my god. I can't believe it said this time he won't miss. I thought Joshua had overcome his missing problems. I was incorrect. That would be really cool, Kuro. Explode when you die, enemy 2.
Not done yet.
I hate enemies that explode when they die. Don't be that guy. Chase 2000. Well, I mean, you know, doesn't it cost a lot to release a game in general? I mean, that's fully immersive and everything. It's a neat game in that Sword Art world.
We're good to go.
We're gonna get some experience.
Not done yet.
So Estelle's 65 and Joshua's 75. You get his shut tight. Oh my gosh, let's check over here first before we even do that. Blocked. Do it. Hmm. 10,000 copies. That's kind of a bad business model.
That's that. Let's move out.
Hey, a level. Neat puzzle, guys. Let's heal. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
We're good to go.
That's a good quality to have, Rainy. On Proxy Puppet. You don't understand how hard it is to come up with 500 unique treasure chest phrases that are brimming with sarcasm. I feel like we've heard that one before. I bet a Proxy Puppet is like... Yeah, defends against KO one time, but breaks afterwards. Cool, cool. I appreciate that. Oh, I can't believe I turned to the last second. Rip.
Piece of cake.
I wonder what's going to be at the end of here for us. A mechanical monstrosity? Same place, same door. Really now? Wait a second. One door, that door. That was almost a little mental break for me right there. Let's rest up here. That's what it's gonna be. Oh man, RimWorld is so good. I enjoy that game a lot. I like that it's like low demand as far as like on the system side. It's so complex and all the stuff that happened. I actually played on like kind of a casual mode as well. So I don't have a bunch of pressure, but just having your people living, man. I'm trying to get my technology going, but one of my person has a tumor. One of my people, and they were trying to research some more medical stuff. Holy. Since when does an airship have its own landing port? Yes, the Crimson Ark, the glorious private society, is meant to be a mothership of sorts. They can provide berthing up to 12 smaller vessels. That's unbelievable. I secured a ship earlier for our escape. It's in the hangar furthest in. Got it. Farthest in. That looks about right. Mr. JRPG. Ah, classic Wednesday board game meetup. You'll have to share what kind of games you're playing at your board game meetups. Whenever you get time, maybe in Discord or something. Also explain all the rules. This seems like a perfect time for a true hurricane. Look at that.
That's that. Let's move out.
Really? I managed to somehow... Whatever, it's fine. It makes us board game man. I always had enough friends to play board games with. Wah, wah.
Done yet.
When, like, all my coworkers at work want to play is Monopoly. I mean, the irony of that is not lost upon me.
Piece of cake.
This is the second meaty statement in this stream. Yeah. Classic bankers. You're a bit late, aren't you? You. Kamanea. Joshua, how cold. You have that nice, long heart-to-heart with Lo, and you don't even stop by to say hello to your old friend Campanea? I didn't think you were still on the ship. Let me guess, you know it's coming this way. Oh, Mr. JRPG, I think that backstory stuff is really good. I'm learning about Karen. It kind of puts together some pieces about Joshua's behavior and Lo's role in all of this, which I think it was necessary. I think we played a lot of this game, and without getting some of that clarification, I think we've been looking at that dynamic between Joshua and Lawrence /Lo for a very long time, since like the end of the first game. So getting some more clarity on that's really good. Yep, Monopoly is just like that. It's a lot of it is just like Hibiscus says, a lot of RNG, and you can get RN screwed. But I mean, you know, that's how it is. Yeah, for sure, Rainy. Did he? Oh yeah. So I guess he didn't really remember at that time. Just must have come to his mind. Yeah, because he would still have been... Maybe not. I think he would have known. Whatever, I'll have to think about that harder at some point. Aha, well I am the one Grandmaster sent to observe the plan. Yeah, that's a kind of a bummer sauce there, Rainy. It's my job to notice more than others do after all. It's impressive though. You've changed quite a bit in the, what, half decade since we last met? You become much more of a man, and you literally haven't changed at all. Even your appearance is exactly the same, as though you haven't aged a day. Well, make sure to never skip a daily skincare after all. I've heard you enjoy a good romp in a dress every now and then. Perhaps I can introduce you to some cosmetics. Alright, could you be any more aggravating? You're waiting here for us because you want to fight, right? Just fight us already. Oh my goodness, what a strong little girl. Ah yes, booty. I wonder what kind of girl could pluck your heart like a grape, Joshua. She's a good match for you, huh? Yeah, I know, right? Like, why would he know that? Well, what? Who plucked whose heart? Like, I forget myself though. Your proper girlfriend is that bandit girl, isn't it? Oh, Campanea, that's cold-blooded right there. Don't be that person. Gonna give Estelle all kinds of bad feelings right before we battle. Oh, Joshua, you're such a stud. I was hoping so, Mr. JRPG, but no. In the end, everything took off instantly. That's quite enough of your nonsense. I have no idea how you even know about Gisette, but either way, our abilities in combat should be about the same, and I doubt Estelle will just sit idly by. Do you still intend to stop us with force? The Estelle stare. Now that's the emote that we all need. But I don't know if you can convey it in just one scene. Ah, no, that wasn't my intent at all. As I said, I'm simply here to observe the plan unfold. I have no duty to impede you two directly. But here comes a mechanical monstrosity, my friend. Wait, really? Then why bother waiting for us here? To say my farewells, of course. But you know, you just saying goodbye isn't very exciting at all. So I thought I'd help you make your escape story a bit more riveting. Neat. What? The Pale Apache Flying Orbital Puppet. Society already has a working models. And so, a new obstacle arises to block the reunited heroes. How will this affect their legend? Let's find out. Slay me. Okay, so the question is going to be one, does this thing summon more bad guys? Joel Droid, developed by the Society. Joel Droid, blah blah blah. Arcades is made by the 13 factories, loaded with weaponry will self-destruct. Okay, so all signs point to that not necessarily going to... actually... Clock you up. That is not going to summon more of these boys whenever we get her done.
Guys, come on!
Uh-oh. I need to get a turn. I need a turn, please. Oh, looks like I'm the only one that's going to get a turn as Joshua here. Can we impede? No impede available here. Well, Estelle, need to make sure he walks far enough away to hit this dude. Yeah, we're good. Oh, I think an AT delayed. I don't know if it... I'll have to look again. Al's also has AT delay. It might have been like on the other side of the slash. Okay. Let's bash stuff. No real legit healer here. That may not be required. Ouch. I try to keep it safe. Everybody's streaming so much trails and everybody's ahead of me, and I'm like, where's the safe place? Where's the safe zone? Where can I too be safe? I need to kill both those bad boys. What have we got here? Not dual strike. Perfect. I think I can get them both in one. Perfect. And yeah, let's fill this one. And then you use an item for yourself. Lovely.
Good to go.
Speeding up, clocking up Joshua was a good idea. Okay. So your SP is still up. Let's do a dual strike. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, Mr. JRPG, and I just sit in your streams and I eat that. Try my best not to understand anything that's going on. I just accept it. So let's see. Doesn't particularly hate anything. She's not exactly that's not worth it. Burn yourself out. Oh, Rainy. I really want that critical art, the critical status to jump up. Double strike again. Double strike again. Oh, come on. True Flicker, we'll do that. And now we can... Let's... True Comment. It's better than nothing. Barely better than nothing. Oh, come on. Well, I don't want to use more CP because I don't want to push him out of his... I don't want to push him out of the ability to use his S thing. The door to hell. Yeah, then when Rainy starts Cold Steel, I'll probably still be maybe on this one or on just third chapter. I have no home. I have no safety. And go ahead and this physical attack. And let's morale again. And Red Dude's having a real hard time. Something tells me this can't be the only battle. There must be more. Can I dual strike from here? Yeah. Lovely. And just regular strike, I guess. I mean, you're getting a lot of turns here, J-Man. Jeez, just you power through it. No. Yeah, man. I mean, that Super Robot Wars. You gotta get that in there. I'm sure everybody should be following Mr. JRPG, by the way. I mean, it goes without saying. Cool cat, cool stream, and my friend. Why don't we have that true comment on him? Because, I mean, why not? We're staying out here, just cranking it out. She's going to have the critical turn. What if I interrupt her crit turn? With the Joshua turn. Wait. Big shouts to Kura again for making me realize that I should do the critical turns on the S-Class and all that jazz. Amazon. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for joining us. I saw you streamed earlier today, but I was at work, so I couldn't join in. Hope it went well. Let's hit him with that stick I have in my hand. Solid. Can't get there. Wait, he missed his critical opportunity. I'm doing pretty well. Today was actually a pretty good day. Yesterday was super long, and I was at work way too late to have a good time. But I think they went pretty smoothly. So I should be done with the regulatory stuff. Wow, 1 hit point, huh? I should be done with all the regulatory garbage that I had to do. So I should be happily done pretty soon, and happy and good, and no longer potentially fired or anything like that. We have got to do something about this attack. True flicker. Penetrate. Agreed, but except for I'll have to like, uh-oh. Oops. Probably should just... We'll just do one of these and then see if we can get it off.
Got it. Come on. Listen.
There you go. Happy thoughts. Did you do something today that was animal related, Amazon? Because I feel like you did. He's gonna explode. Forgot about that.
Piece of cake.
Look how much you've grown this now. Insulating tape. Estelle, indeed is Bestel. Well done, well done. I expected no less of Joshua, but the Missy's really very good as well. More like Bestel, right? Yeah, that's what you said. I don't know what's wrong with me. You, enough of your stupid messing around. Now, there's no need to be so angry. Anyway, it's time for the fool whose act is done to exit stage right. What? Well then, you two. Let's meet again soon. I'll be so mad if I could teleport, but it sounded like that. He's gone. That's just a little escape trick he knows. Don't worry about it. More importantly. Hey, you sure they came this way? Didn't you hear the sounds, idiot? No doubt about it. RL shenanigans didn't like Estelle. The RL shenanigans. Ooh. Alright, Amazon, yeah, definitely tell me about that. Because you were being a troll, but he took it too far. Estelle, we have to hurry. You're right. I mean, you are pretty good at trolling, Amazon, I have to say. Lock the door. I'll get the ship launched immediately. You got it. This is so strange. I hope they have time to like kind of decompress, whatever. Like their interaction again. Activation key recognized. Confirmation code entered. Especially the way you play, Amazon. Yeah, everyone is definitely gonna laugh at you. It gets everyone's attention. And you just swoosh, 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 and like standing like, all right, swoosh, 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 like he's still doing it. And can we go? Yeah, but at some point you probably teleport back, and they'll be like, yeah, there he is. Wow! I'm opening the hatch of your remote control. We'll be launching immediately, so take a seat. Okay. Oops. It's them! Fire, don't let them escape! Like, hey. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like teleportation shouldn't be used for a primary, like your primary mode of transportation. For like special events only. You sure did. I did best them baddies. We're falling. It's fine. We'll work shortly. There we go. mean, yeah, I'm just hoping they get a chance to like decompress all this though. Like, you know, I still hasn't seen Joshua. Has so many questions to ask, I'm sure. Or think they can just fly away? Hell with that. It's already there, ships. We're going after them. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, this is a radar, isn't it? There's 3 lights getting closer, I think. Seriously, it's shaking around. Pursuers. We'll need to evade them somehow. Joshua, you know how to fly an airship? The basics, at least. This ship doesn't have any armaments, however. This isn't the best situation for us to be in. Oh, great. Wait, why'd you go for a ship with no weapons? This ship was undergoing maintenance, so the security was lighter. It was an emergency, so I didn't have time to be picky. An emergency? You don't mean... Hey everybody, are you able to hear me alright? Is the game a little loud? Shout me out in the chat. You don't mean the fact that I was calling them glorious. Yeah, it might be that I was talking a little low for a second. Joshua, enough. We're going to be flying rough, so hang on to something. I can talk low from time to time. Wow. Black cacao, black cacao, black cacao. I think I've seen somebody else play this part of the game before. I feel like I made comments about how much they were missed. I feel like I'm really there, Juiced. Is this Ace Combat 4? Yes, Amazon, yes. We're playing Ace Combat 4. It's not bad. This is bad. Those guys chasing us seem pretty good. The bots have been put through one of the Society's piloting focused enhancement programs most likely. Don't be very good at adapting to unusual. But for a common task like chasing down a ship, they're very good. I get it. They're like those guys from earlier. If they're bad at adapting them, maybe we can use some kind of accident? Yeah. Were we hit? No, wait. That wasn't our ship. 1v1 ship battle. Oh, the Sky Bandits. Awkward. That's no way. The Bobcat, but why? Joshua. Needs some work. Josh, you're on that ship, right? That voice. Yes, it's me. What are you guys doing here? I thought you'd be out of Liberal by now. And my brothers got all worried that you might run into a problem. So we've been shouting that flying whale for a while. My brothers. Really? There's Kyle. Who was the one begging us to follow Joshua, looking all worked up and ready to faint? Kyle! Well, enough you two. And besides, we have little payback to give the Society ourselves. We thought we could stick around here until to settle our other debt. I see. Thank you. You saved me. Yeah, you better be grateful. We've had an eye on you for a while. Noticed you weren't firing back. There's some kind of problem? I had to take ship with no armaments. It's proving to be a bit of an issue. I can imagine. What do we do then? Right then, we'll split them in two. We can probably lose one, right? One, no problem. It's a plan then. Blessings of ideas be with you. Joshua, take care, you hear me? Oh man, wow. So I wonder if just setting them, I mean, there's no way they're going to meet us afterwards. They'll escape on their own and hopefully that'll sort itself out. Ah, that good old music. Don't you feel safe when you hear it? Estelle, is anything on the radar? Nope. Man, that shaky text box. Nope, all lights are out, it looks like. Seems like we completely lost them. Good. Yeah, I think you guys have some stuff to say to one another. Before I lose my mind. I gotta say, I was surprised by the bandits. They're kind of okay. I never thought they'd show up out of the blue to save us like that. Maybe I've been a bit too hard on them. What I was gonna say earlier is that I bought an Xbox One S, like the not powerful Xbox One, because it has the backward compatibility, and I ordered The Lost Odyssey. I'm gonna play that. That seems like a neat game. It's true. I just saw us as two parties bound to a contract. I suppose relationships between people aren't that simple. What's this all of a sudden? Put two people together, maybe they'll fight, maybe they'll be friends. All kinds of stuff can happen. That's just how people act, you know? Yes. How people act was never very clear in the world I lived in. Oh. Oh, he's about to get deeply emotional now. Kill or be killed. Take or be taken from. Until I met you, my life was an endless cycle of such simplicity. But, even you had some good times with Lo and your sister, right? Lo told you about that, did he? It's true, I have those memories, but they feel like someone else's. What? After my heart was shattered, my memories of Hamel were no longer my own. So complex, so emotional, obsession for men. I think it's because I gave up being a human and chose to become a puppet. I do clearly remember my sister's death. She and I were attacked by a man lying in wait for stragglers. The man swatted me away and forced my sister to the ground. Oh. At the time, I was too young to know what he probably meant to do. Oh. A miserable little pile of secrets. At the time, he forced her to the ground, and at that time, I was too young to know what he was probably meant to do. Nasty man. All I knew was that he was hurting my sister, and I had a bad feeling, so I grabbed onto the man's bag. I ended up getting crushed and thrown off immediately. Somehow, though, I had managed to get my hands on the man's gun. Thinking about it, I wonder, did I have a talent for killing people even then? I'd never even been taught how, but I still removed the safety and pulled the trigger with no hesitation. The man fell over, spewing blood from his mouth, looking confused. At that moment, I finally realized I'd shot a man. He wasn't quite dead yet, though. He jumped up, combat and knife out, screaming and gurgling incoherently with murder in his eyes. I curled up and closed my eyes like I was being attacked by a wild animal. But there was no impact. I was embraced by something soft. So deep. When I opened my eyes, there was my sister gently smiling at me. The man had collapsed at some point, and Lo was standing there, dumbstruck with horror. My sister, cradled by Lo, gave me her harmonica, and then she closed her eyes. Shaky Estelle doesn't like this at all. I remember every detail, you see. But even talking about it, it's like, this doesn't make me feel sad. It's just a slight tugging at the heart, like a reading a stranger's diary. And this is sure of my time with you. Shaky Estelle's here. No. Shake, 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 shake. I do think I was changed a little by touching your warmth. I do think I was changed a little by touching your warmth. Is that what they call that now? I learned happiness and joy with you, and finally came to think of you as someone dear. But somewhere, it all felt as if it was distant. I suspect that's why my real self was feeling what my real self was feeling. The empty void of the broken puppet that is Josh Stray. Huh, that is where Igoro. I'm not dropping any frames or anything on my side. That must sound really crazy, by the way, Kuro. Oh, touched my daughter's warmth, huh, buddy? Why don't you come on, get here next to my orbital weaponry? This is goodbye, Stella. Please do not chase after me anymore. What? What are you talking about, Joshua? I was a little happy to see you one last time, but even so, we should not be together. Won't you listen to what Lo said? Being with someone like me will never be good for you. Oh yeah, this sounds like every dude's breakup speech when they're like age 22 and they don't know how to deal with commitment. It really is deja vu, Kuro. And to be frank, you will only be a burden to me. So, you're a terrible liar, you know that? What? Joshua, listen. I've seen and heard a lot since you left. And now I think I understand. I understand the reason you left. The real reason, the one you haven't even admitted to yourself. You can't bear to be with me because your heart's broken? You feel like being with me is someone else's story that you can never, ever have? And come on, I'll be a bad influence on you? Ah. Huh. Or you'll hold me back. What? That's all a bunch of lies, every single one, especially that last one. They aren't lies. No, Joshua. Really, listen. I understand now you're really, really scared. I want that beach to look exactly like that if I went to it. I want it to be completely pixelated, like pixels in 2D. Well, actually, that's like 3D and then 2D characters, but you get the drift. I want it to look like this. I only want like 20 polygons on my beach. You think it's your fault that your sister died, and you'd never ever forgive yourself if something happened to me. That's why you ran away from me that night. Everything else was just pinned on afterwards. That's ridiculous. Weissman's conditioning left me incapable of feeling fear. It took away my ability to feel that, so I wouldn't hesitate during an operation. You're a little off target, I'm afraid. No, darn it, I'm not talking about something that superficial. Joshua, you said you can't help but feel like your sister's death happened to someone else, right? Do you know why that is? Of course. Because I'm a broken wreck of a human being. Okay, emo Joshua, relax. No, Rongo. We're not letting self-pity get in the way here. Joshua, you just don't want to remember how awful it was when your sister died. How you blame yourself for it. Now that is most true, Estelle. Unconsciously, you've been trying to think of someone else's problem to get away from it. And a lot of people do that. And on that ship, don't tell me you weren't afraid there. I mean, it was a lot of work just to sneak on board, right? But you didn't even hesitate to help me escape. It's almost as if you were trying to get me away from danger as fast as you possibly could. Danger you were afraid of. You're not a broken wreck, Joshua. You're just scared. Mostly because you care for people so much it breaks your heart, and you're lying to yourself about it. Oh, that's a hard line right there. That's very good. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that one. That's how I see it, and I know I'm right. But that can't. Why? Why can you? I know, right? That kind of hits home. Have you forgotten, Buster? I'm Liberal's #1 Joshua watcher. Now that I know all about your past too, I'm the biggest authority on Joshua Stray in the world. I know more than Weissman or Lo even. Joshua scared and Joshua brave. Joshua lying and Joshua honest. My beloved Joshua. I finally found you, Joshua. I finally reached you. Oh, this is nice. I know, right, Kuro? Stop. But I need to say this. I don't want to just be one more person you feel like you have to protect. I know, right, Interceptor? As long as I'm a bracer, I can't stay away from danger. That's not going to change even if you leave again, Joshua. I'm definitely not crying. It's what I have to do to be who I am. And so Joshua, let's make a promise. A promise? Let's go forward together from now on to protect each other equally. And did hello, and this scene is really good. There's been like a really nice moment between these two. It has been long awaited. Let's go forward together from now on and protect each other equally. I'm strong enough to be able to cover your back now, Joshua. And if you're at my side, there's nothing I can't beat. No matter what kind of crazy nonsense this society throws at me, I won't die. So you don't need to be afraid for me anymore, I promise. Besides, she's a main character, Joshua. Chillax. This isn't Final Fantasy VII. Why? How? Look at him, he's crying. You can barely see the pixels, but he's definitely crying right now. I haven't been able to cry since Karen died. I could never even shed tears as an act, but now... it's okay. No one's looking. Cry as long as you want. No, just hold you like this. Oh, look at that. That buildup was worth it. What a nice scene. No, I'm the main character, so I need you to understand. Either you're gonna kill me, and if you do kill me, you're gonna end up fighting me over and over again as I restart this the save. Aha, that was a little embarrassing. No kidding. Oh, right. Here, let me return this. Give me that harmonica, baby. Oh. Seriously, Joshua, this is your only memento of Karen, right? You shouldn't just fob this off on others without thinking, buddy. Yes. It was a bit thoughtless of me, wasn't it? I was kind of wondering, what kind of person was she? What kind of person? She was friendly to everyone she met. Kind almost to a fault, and she had dignity born of humility. 2 hours is right, Amazon, and so you know what that's going to mean soon. She and Lo, the Lo back then, were perfect together. I was always a little jealous of them as a child. Oh, so Lo and Karen. Friendly, kind, and dignified. She was kind of like Chloe then. That's a good comparison thinking about it. Karen didn't look like Chloe. She had my eyes and hair, but they were similar in spirit. Estelle? Oh, nothing. Oh, speaking of Chloe, you realize you worried her and everyone else sick too, and not just me, right? You have some serious groveling to do when we get back. Estelle, I do. If you say something like, oh, I don't have the right to go back, I'm just gonna drag you back by your hair, okay? Sure, you're a Weissman spy, but you didn't even know, right? Even helping the bandits get their ship back was done to try and stop the society, right? If you tell Dad about the society's plan, they'll make it even. That's what they call a plea bargain, right? That's not quite how a plea bargain works. I missed that. You know, it's weird. In the first game, we got so many of this, of Josh, like, that's not how that is, or whatever in his interaction with Estelle, but it feels comforting now for it to happen in this game, kind of return back to that normalcy. Didn't realize how much you missed it until it comes back. Besides, even if you want to stop the society, you can't get back on that ship, can you? In that case, your only option is to work with us, Buster. And if you hadn't been abducted, I could have destroyed the Glorious as originally planned. Yeah, sorry. Wait, hold on. How can you say destroy the Glorious so easily? I know it's the society we're talking about, but were you really going to kill them all? It'll take nothing less to stop Weissman and Lo. And even then, there's a decent chance that they'd survive the destruction of the Glorious. For the love of... No, actually, I think it's for the best I got caught. You're going to do something completely crazy, Joshua. You're all Estelle's being all cute and naive again, aren't you? No, not at all. It's just that you have matured a lot as a person while we've been apart. That's factual. But ultimately, you're still Estelle. That makes me happier than I thought possible. Oh, come on, Estelle. Why the heck does Joshua's smile still make my heart race? It's because it's been a while, isn't it? It still gets me right there. Estelle? Hey. Got along pretty well with that tomboy, right? Tomboy, oh, you mean just said. Well, at first we had our differences. Even so, we came down to understand each other pretty well by the end, I'd say. Understand each. Did you kiss her? Estelle, this is not the time for a jealousy attack. What? Question, answer, give. Right. Of course I didn't. Our relationship wasn't like that. Question, answer, give. Oh, I'm good. Well, then... Can I request a do-over of that night? A do-over? Oh. The first kiss is really important to a girl, you know. And it was all your fault that mine got wasted. So you've got to take responsibility, mister. Estelle. Estelle, I suppose I do. Oh, look at this. The first kiss is really important to a girl, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Joshua? It's me, Estelle. Hey, Joshua. This is gonna be Josh just said, isn't it? Oh, just said. She's gonna be heartbroken though. And she's nice. The Joshua D sweepstakes. A brand new D. The tomboy. What the heck, you got away too, huh? I was hoping you'd stay caught. Gee, maybe I should have thrown you at them as a distraction, but I don't think they'd like grimy tomboys. Rainy, you gotta take responsibility for saying that people should take responsibility for saying take responsibility. Come on, Gisette, don't start a fight. She's nice. You want to object to a brief truce, I hope, Mrs. Bracer? Yeah, well, you guys did save us back there after all. So thank you, really. We wouldn't have made it without you. Haha, there's no need to thank us. Shh, I don't remember saving you. So just keep your thanks to yourself, okay? Okay. One of you is getting dragged off to prison after all, it looks like. That aside, Astray, what are your plans now? Huh? Choose your side, Josh. Choose your side. We came to ask again if you wanted to come with us, but I'm thinking it looks like we don't even need to ask, huh? Yes, forgive me. I'm not really certain how things will go from here. Right now, though, I'll be traveling with Estelle. Boom. Joshua. I see. Oh, just sad. Hey, Josh, yeah, we're gonna put my sister in prison. Cool. But till then, you gonna come with us, bro? We're gonna play beach volleyball, so kinda need another one. Whatever. At least there's still a chance. What? Joshua, remember, you get tired of Miss Airhead over there, just come on back to us. You'll always have a place in the Bobcat, okay? Walk over here and call me Airhead one more time, you greasy tomboy. I appreciate that she called her greasy. Thank you, Gisette. Don, Kyle, all of you so much. That's our line. Good luck and stay safe. Hopefully we'll meet again someday. This has been like one of my favorite streams of this game, I think. This has been an excellent portion of the game. I gotta say, during the little scene, I kind of felt like my eyes might got a little watery. I felt something in my heart. Estelle. What is it? You do understand that the enemies we've made are overwhelmingly powerful. You are captured primarily as bait to lure me out, I suspect. That way the Glorious wouldn't be destroyed in Weissman's absence. Every last damn one of them, Amazon. Oh. And to be honest, Lo probably could have saved the ship after kicking our bodies into the sea. I'm fairly sure the reason he didn't was out of pity. Pity at how weak I was. I mean, all the enforcers are the same. In terms of pure power, they're all masters, far stronger than me, even Ren. We have picked what will probably be the hardest fight of our lives. Yeah. But I do promise. I promise I won't ever run from reality again. I'll walk with you until the very end. Joshua. I promise to the very end. Boosh. Chapter 6, The Whereabouts of Bonds. Let's save it. Well, I think we know what that means. What a nice stream. What an excellent section of the game. It has been 2 hours. 2 hours. Which means that it is time to end the stream. Man, I'm going to have some thoughts about that section. I'm going to have to write something up in the Discord or something. Because that's just been... That was a lot. Yeah, exactly, Rainy. Like, that was a lot. So, you know what it means it's time for? Well, first of all, I will say on Friday that we're going to be doing Ys. The first time, Ys, the Oath of Felghana. We're going to start that up on Friday. And, of course, we'll be back on Trails on Saturday. And what we will do now is we're going to chorus raid our boy Punch. Over the East from the start. We got it, because he's of course playing Xenogears, and oh yeah, we gotta get that. But a punch inning. Yeah, there's a ton of those, Kuro. And they're all pretty good. And the action's pretty nice. But yeah, like I said, I really appreciate everybody's hanging out tonight. I'll be doing some stuff. And Amazon, I'll get with you later so I can find out what that thing that happened is. Yeah, exactly. Falcom. And then there's, of course, like Tokyo Xanadu and all that stuff that is interesting as well from Falcom. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to do East Felghana. Air, you missed all of it. And we're about to raid the punch now. But as usual,